Yo, what's good, fam? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all living today? What's the word? What's the vibes? You back for one more quick one. As y'all know, if you haven't, thank you for those of you who've been tapping into the channel. I got a new mic today, so let me know in the comments if it sounds better or worse than the other one. A couple of things, man. We're super close to YouTube partners, so all the watch time. I just want to say I appreciate y'all for that. Thank you for tapping in. Real talk, real talk. Move this camera a little bit, real talk. But yeah, just got a quick topic here. And we got basically the Blueface situation. Touched on that recently. Basically, he touched down. He did the co-stream with DDG. Y'all seen last time we covered it, Blueface BM was tripping hard. Christian was doing the most on camera. Basically said that Junior doesn't need none of the Blueface family, and the grandma included. You know, he's good. And y'all was in the comments lit. A lot of people disagreed to what Christian was saying, and I definitely understand that. And I'm inclined to agree with a lot of what y'all was saying. But anyway, the mother has chimed in and said something new to add on to it, so we're just gonna cover that. Here we go. This is from All Urban Central.
And just know that when somebody loves you, even when you get on their nerves, even when you can't, people have done me so dirty. I'm talking about dirty. And it has never clicked in my mind to want to see them down or see them hurt or see them in jail or see them any place other than away from me. You feel me? And that's when you know God lives inside of you. Because you should want.
I guess not. Now, I don't know. She said so. Just because she ain't never necessarily wanted to wish harm on nobody, that means God lives within you. Okay, I guess. But at the same token, though, some would say that God also has the capacity for wrath too and vengeance. You know, so maybe some of those things are necessary. Or could be. Someone could argue if that's of God, but I do understand what she's saying though. And I think Mama is moving the right way.
Show enemies to do well. Those are the that gotta feed you. You know what I'm saying? You won't show. He said your enemies gonna build your table, or something like that. So why would you want them to be locked up if they finna help build your table? That means that God does not live in you. God only lives in places where there's light. Even if you know somebody even if you get a vision, you supposed to give somebody a private warning. Don't go that way. Don't do that. But you're not supposed to sit there and gloat like he finna do it for you. Why would God kill someone for someone else? I need y'all to start opening y'all.
Now listen though. Now that's a powerful argument though. She's saying why would God X somebody out for somebody else? There's religious people who believe that God would do that for them. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's some people. Why would God do that? Well, because God loves these people more than he loves the other ones. I mean, because these people are more righteous than the other ones. That's the theory, I guess. But not to say that I necessarily subscribe, but, you know, just to provide context.
Minds, because you're going to around and Jesus going to come and you're going to be tricked by the devil. That's impossible. That's blasphemy. That's against God's word. Okay? God never told them when you don't go put the oil on your door. I'm about to kill everybody. That's his business to do. He just told you to go put the shit on the door to protect your house.
Oil, I thought it was blood.
He ain't to tell you what he get ready to do to your enemies. That's his business. You might be trying to tell somebody. I don't know what y'all be reading, but y'all be letting people just lead y'all astray, and that's scary to me. It's really scary to me. And y'all be believing in that shit. Like,
Paul, somebody said stop choosing sides. Y'all ain't see that part? Somebody said stop choosing sides. You need to put Jaden in her place. Y'all need to check Jaden. It's right here on this part. We are right here with 2 minutes. It said right here, look, stop picking and choosing. Stop picking and choosing. And check Jaden. She acting like Blue ain't the reason why she in position. You too focused on one party but letting the other one drag you. It's weird as fuck for real. Whoa. That's kind of crazy though. She never said nothing to Jada though, and Jaden did kind of. I mean, I never seen Jaden publicly come at her mother though.
really scary to me. And y'all be believing in that shit. Like, her ex died because I said, you know, he was getting on my nerves. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. I need y'all
Okay,
to
that's
be better
crazy.
as a people. Y'all are some really up individuals. But anyway, enough about...
Okay, so basically what she was saying, so that kind of solidifies it, that what she was saying was in regards to Christiane Rock's comments talking about Rodney or her ex who passed away. Suppose the one who people are saying allegedly is the biological father of Junior,
that.
Christiane Junior.
I just, when I see something and a lot of people believe in some bullshit, I have to make sure that y'all hear. Because I make sure my kids is here, and I don't want to be responsible for making sure that y'all here. Okay? Your enemies do not have authority over you unless you give it to them. Okay? No one on this earth has authority over you but God. Okay? You don't think your son is doing is wrong. I think my son got out with the greatest intentions on trying to bridge all the gaps, just like God told him to do. Go check on your kids. Go take care of your son. If this one is down and the other ones is okay, what do the Bible say? Go check on the one that's down. He did that. He talked me into that. I sat through that, right? I said, but Jonathan, the only thing that I'm going to tell you is I don't want nobody touching me because they say they doing that voodoo shit. I don't know nobody that do voodoo, so I don't want to even be doing no extra prayers to get nothing off of me. I'm not doing that. That's your shit. That's your business. Don't touch me and don't touch Journey. That's all I said, y'all. I'm not about to be rebuking all day and decreeing and declaring and putting myself under no extra special oil and water and doing everything just because he went and got some weird shit that I told him not to do.
Okay, that's an interesting point, though. That's an interesting angle. I didn't know that that supposedly there was people doing the black magic in the circles. But it makes sense, though, right? That's a valid point. That would also speak to why she behaved the way that she did when Christiane approached her and put her hand on her hair while they was having a meeting with the children.
I'm not doing that. I'm your mama, not your goddamn... Oh, no. Your daddy can do it, though, if he want to get some of that on him. But I'm not doing it. Just like the day we got into it, I'm not doing that. I love you, son. I got other kids and other family that need me. I'm not about to be around here halfway lopsided because you running around with the goddamn voodoo doll. No, ma'am. No, sir. Ain't no how. Now, I did what he said. I was there. I supported. I had all my best security in place. I had all the shit, thank God, and we walked. It was a good day. Now, if you couldn't convince her to let
Pause. They wrong for that. Somebody in the chat said, "See, you should have minded your business." What? She's trying to be a part of, doing what she's supposed to do for her grandkids. That is her business. They tripping.
Son, stay, so that your other kids could come over. You was supposed to go to war. You was supposed to switch up. Now, if she finna hog the house so the other kids can't come and enjoy you, and only one baby can enjoy you after 72 hours, you was supposed to boss up. What is you talking about? You ain't gonna let nobody sit in your house and cock block your other kids. And for y'all that think that shit was
Wait a
cool,
minute, though. That's kind of crazy. I know what she's saying, but she said cop. She should have said dad block. Dad block would be a better word. Daddy block.
I can't wait for nobody to pick your kids up. I can't wait for it.
So wait a minute, though. That is diabolical. Do y'all think that is diabolical if she was really just like, oh, you know what? I'm going to sit over here because I know the other one don't want to come over here around me. So guess what? I'm going to sit here. Oh, and the whole 72 hours during both of the co-visitation, that is kind of messed up at the same time. Look, they say your son is out here. That's a valid point. That is kind of messed up on those parties, but at the same time, it's like y'all should be able to get along and just sit there and talk. If y'all both mess with the man, then why can't y'all have a visitation together? Had a mama sit there. If the other one needs to bring her girlfriend or whatever, okay, do that. If y'all need to have another visitation, another supervisor, do that.
Are you gonna sit here holding cock block for 3 days? On my mama? On my kids? On my son that's 8 years old? With that bullshit. Hey, ain't no nobody so church that they dumb, okay? It's time for you to go. Don't let the dough hit you where the back split you, however you go. But no, ma'am. Now, if I done plea bargain, I let you kiss on my back, I done let you rub up my ass, I done let you get on my live, I done gave you everything you asked for. You can't go home so my other kids could come and we can all sit here and marinate on each other?
So they saying, look, they said she did all of that. So she let her, she said, kiss on my back and be all up my ass and this and that. And now you still, yeah. And then they said she went and was crying on the live. That's messed up.
Then y'all running around here, oh, it's Blue. Well, then what happened to Bino? She wished him, she almost got beaten. Didn't she just tell the whole people that Bino should be in jail too? He robbed the liquor store or did this or did that.
Oh, so they saying she snitched on somebody else?
What did Bino do? Bino too? Oh, come on. And then it's a coincidence that the young boy get pulled over while he with her. Y'all better stop playing.
Oh, so they're saying she playing police games.
Y'all all need to go pray, because I'm going to tell the Lord that all of y'all played with her when y'all could have helped her.
Ooh.
All of y'all could have told her, hey, look, check this out. So you and Blue could stay cool. You should leave for a little bit so his other kids could come see him too. You know what I'm saying? But no, y'all was over there laughing and shit. Ha ha! Journey and Javon ain't gonna get no time with their daddy. Ha ha! Jaden off so he don't never get to see them other kids. Y'all some trifling assholes, and your mama don't want you, and your daddy don't, and you ain't gonna never have no husband because ain't no goodness in you to give to nobody else. Ha ha! Y'all laughing shit.
She's napping.
Y'all, and then I go on your page and look at your little dusty, crusty kids and your dusty, crusty asses. I've been watching y'all. I be looking. Come on, somebody. When somebody do you dirty, God may not even get them back because they were scheduled to do you dirty. You hear me, John?
She said they was scared. Ooh, so she's saying, y'all got to be careful out here, y'all, because sometimes when that karma come back, when they double back, God may not get them back. You ain't gonna get your retribution because it was your time to get did 30 for the you done did on somebody. I mean, it is what it is. It be like that, family. Nobody's above it. You know what I mean?
People out there scheduled to test you, to get you in right order. They out there, they everywhere. They at work today. They woke up before you, and they gonna go to sleep after you. They got a job to do. Okay? The devil's kids called up God and said, hey, look at here, partner. I want right there. He got out of jail and he think he all that. That's when God supposed to say, test that right there. Find out if he gonna cry. Y'all lying in jail. You know why we know you lying? Because Blueface don't own tears. His mama know he don't got no tears in there. The ducks don't date. He don't got ducks. He don't cry. I thought they said he cried. Because have you ever seen Blueface cry? No. You know why? Because he trained himself not to cry. When his brother went to jail, when his dog died, and when his dad didn't pick him up on time. He trained himself not to cry. You know what that man believes?
Wow,
whatever
that's powerful.
A man's portion is a man's portion from God. Y'all better stop playing with people that was baptized when they was 12, not when they 30. Stop playing with people who know their rights on this earth. They know their rights. He knew when he got out if he did right by her and did right by that child and tried to do right, and she flexed up, God was still going to bless him because I did what God said do. If it don't go right, I got you, partner.
She preaching in here today, chat. She preaching.
Playing with the wrong people.
Oh,
we ain't
man.
scared to die. We going with God.
Amen.
Why? You threatening us with the wrong shit. You threatening us who don't know God about death. When we die, we know where we going. Why we gonna be scared to die?
Hey, she preaching in there today though. I can't even front, bro. She was doing it. And those are some valid points. You know, that's crazy to see that she believes that the other parties would be involved in the dark magic or dark arts, whatever you want to call it. And I think she's right to uphold those boundaries. Grandparents is unlike the parents, don't necessarily have to be there. She did her work to get already. So that's one thing I think that the audience and maybe Christian may take to heart or take heed to. Blueface as well. Of course, the grandparents they receive a lot of benefits from being there. You may have that access to your grandkids. You may even have the increased chance that somebody will come and see about you when you get a little bit older. But they don't have to do it. The work was done when they raised the first kids up. So once that's finished, everything else is a bonus. If you have the grandparents in the life, that is such a blessing. And I think we should don't do no extra. Just be happy that they're there and be as respectful as possible. And now maybe Christiane was in a place where she thought that she was being as respectful as she could be. Some people just might have that mental capacity or diminished mental capacity to where they don't know that they were just necessarily messing up or overstepping boundaries. And they knew the girl was thrown off. They knew she was thrown off. So that's like those type of things are to be expected. And she did take the correct measures by having her security there. Blueface's mother did her due diligence by having the security there. So at least it all worked out. Nobody was hurt. And sometimes we got to make those boundaries and say like, hey, you know what? I don't want this in my life anymore. I'm not tolerating this. XYZ, I'm not tolerating this part. And then once it's done, hey, you know, it's up to us to say no to those things. And so it's at a place now where Christiane might not change up unless she sees that it's cut off. He said he don't need them. He don't need them. So you're willing that basically already said that she's willing to sacrifice and sever his connection based off of her pride. Honestly, like shit, screw it. If he you don't need them. You don't need them. Like, bro, you already know that's what to lead to. But we're going to see what the DNA test yields, though, for real. That's really going to paint a big picture. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, and I will be definitely keeping covered as new details emerge on this topic, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on what you think, man. What do y'all think? Do you think Christiane is out of line? Like, we know she's like, how out of line? Where did she step out of line at? Do you feel like she could? No, I don't know. Do y'all think she could like piece things together back with Blueface and make a healthy way? What are some steps you think she could take? Type of vibe. I'll ask that instead. You know what I'm saying? Because that way we can all learn from it and then maybe even utilize some of that in our own little lives. What's messing up at? But nonetheless, y'all stay blessed, man. Thank you for tapping in and peace out. See you in the next one.